Hello and welcome to this video about using select. A select statement is basically the backbone of any SQL query. Simply put, we use select to extract information from a table. Let's have a closer look. What I want to do here is I want to select all columns from the movie table. So we start off by typing select star, which means all. Star selects all of the columns. From here we define our column. No, not our column, our table name, the selected table. And here we go. You can clearly see here that we got all of the columns from our movie entity or table. Next up, let's try and select specific columns from movie table, and we are going to use title, duration, time, and release year. We start off basically doing what we did last. We do a select, but this time we have to write the name of the column. So it's title, comma, duration, comma, duration time is wrong, it's duration min, let's change that, and up here. And then you have release year. So it's column name, comma, column name, comma, column name. Then we type from, selecting our table that we're using. And if we run that, we get our selected columns. Great! Next up, we want to select specific columns from movie table, title, duration, time, release year, where the title contains the somewhere in the title. We start off by doing what we've done before, selecting the different columns. Now we are defining where, and where, using where we select out a specific condition. Here we have a condition that says that we want to have the in the title, so we are defining where title like the. Only trouble here is that we don't have a title that's just the, so we need to use what's called a wildcard. A wildcard gives us a little bit more of a casual way of searching for something for a title, for instance, in our database. Like here, we write a percent sign and then the and percent sign. That gives us all of the titles that have the word the in the title. In this next one, we're using select and wildcards to select a specific column for movie table where the title contains the letter S in the beginning. And after that, we'll find the movies that contains the letter S in the end of the title. Okay, let's fast forward a bit. Now, so in order to get the S in the beginning of the movie, we need to write where title like, and then we write S and then the percentage sign. And let's see if that runs. That it did not, because I have misspelled one of the columns on top there. There we go. Let's try now. There we go. Sinbad and Silent Hill. Those are the two movies that we have that starts with an S. Well, let's try and find all of the movies that ends with an S. And we just kind of switch the places of the S and the percentage mark. And there we go. We have 4 movies that ends with an S. Next, we are going to use order by. We use order by to, that's right, we use order by to order our rows in a column in our table. So we can order by, for instance, here we want to select specific columns like we did earlier, then order by title ascending and then descending. By default, it is ascending, but we'll just go through both just so that we have it. So what we do is after the select from and where, we type in order by title, or the column that we want to use as the index here. Title ascending, this is the default as I've mentioned before. And there we go. You can see that it didn't really change at all. But when we do descending, here we can see that Water for Elephants is at the top and Charlie's Angels has dropped to the bottom. Our next select query is select specific columns from movie table and the distinct columns where duration min is between 60 and 100 minute, order by title descending. So we're going back a little bit to where and we're combining that with order by. We can use where to not only choose the title, but we can choose, if we have an int for instance, we can use where to define just a section of our movies, for instance, that qualify, for instance, that we have between 60 and 100, that we find all of the movies that are in between there, and that, as we can see here, we get Charlie's Angels, Anastasia, Pocahontas, we get a number of movies. Now we're ordering by descending. And when we order by descending, it's important to remember to write order by the column name descending or ascending, depending on what you want. Next, we are selecting columns blah, 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 where duration min is less than 90, order by title descending. Where duration min is less than, and then we use this crocodile, I like to call it a crocodile mouth. And it can be good to remember that this means less than and this one means more than. So let's see movies that last less than 90 minutes are Pocahontas, Eurotrip, Sinbad, and so on. And let's quickly list up the movies where duration minutes is more than 90. It's quite simple really. We just change this one to go the other way around. So this is more than 90, and we have quite a lot of movies that lasts more than 90 minutes. Let's just for fun order them by release year and not by title. There we go. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Thanks for watching.